I recently quit my job as an early childhood educator to pursue this goal of mine to try to be self-employed, to try to have my own quote unquote business. It's like you have an early childhood educator at your fingertip. Make parents feel like they're not alone.
Go get coaching credentials in the early childhood field.
That's so good to hear. I feel so incredibly grateful that I found you because you really truly get it. Like, it is really challenging finding someone who's willing to mentor me in doing what I know is needed in this field, something I know I have the capacity for, I have the skills for. I am loving this.
Then this is the channel for you.
There you go. It's pretty cool, huh?
Hello.
Hello, Sheila. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
Oh, thanks for having availability so soon.
Wife and I just took a walk on the beach, took a little break from my day, came back, saw your message. Ready to
Fantastic.
dive in.
Fantastic. Thank you. I'm in the beginning stages of what I'm trying to do. But basically, my story is that recently quit my job as an early childhood educator to pursue this goal of mine to try to be self-employed, to try to have my own, quote unquote business. My idea is that I could support families with, structuring their environment to be better equipped for a child. I can support families with behaviors and them telling me what issues they're having or what challenges they're facing and kind of walking through those with them and kind of being a partner in that process. It's like you have an early childhood educator at your fingertips. So instead of only going to your child's preschool teacher at pickup and drop off or
Yep.
the annual parent teacher conference, you would have access to me in these more personalized spaces, as well as just general care. Having the opportunity to make parents feel like they're not alone, where we can kind of guide through it. I would also love to offer up support for childcare centers. One of the biggest reasons why I'm leaving teaching is because I feel like teachers are left out of the equation most of the time. Teachers are the ones doing everything in the classroom, but the parents have to discuss things with the director. A teacher complains about something, it's like, well, what about the kids? What about the kids? It's like there's just this missing piece I've noticed in my experience where who's supporting the teachers? How do we make sure teachers are not experiencing burnout? How do we navigate that space while taking into consideration and understanding the structural confines of being in an undervalued field? I'm not necessarily looking to change the system overnight, but I think at the very least, what I can do is offer teachers that personalized care of I see you and I know what you're going through. So I really want to be able to kind of be the cheerleader for these especially early child care. That's where my vision's coming from. That's where my passion and my drive comes from.
For you to go and create this model, I think you've got to establish yourself as a true professional in that field. And I think that the bridge maybe for yourself is you already have established yourself in the ECE field of preschool. I say get your coaching credentials.
Mm-hmm.
If you have them yet, yes, no.
I do not.
Okay, go get coaching credentials in the early childhood field because they will pay you to come in and coach these staff that you are describing as unsupported, unappreciated, uncoached, and so forth. And I think that that is largely a true statement. It's not a true statement at my preschools.
Mm,
As I've been doing it long enough where we figured out how to properly support our teachers. If you came to one of our two preschools and interviewed our staff and said, how do you feel when you bring up a concern? It would blow your mind.
that's so
And
good to hear.
it would. And that is my hope and interest in consulting and working with other centers
Right.
is helping them understand that everything starts with your teachers. It's not
Yes.
my job as an owner and a director to take care of kids or to appease and satisfy parents. The parents are not my clients. The children are my clients. And I take care of my clients by first taking care of our teachers. Our job as owners and admin is to take care of our teachers. And if we do that, everything else take care of itself. So I really think that there's this space in coaching with regards to early childhood. If you've got it figured out, and clearly I'm feeling like you've got a few things figured out, you're going to turn heads. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have centers like mine that says, hey, we're ready to have a coach come in and we will wait until Sheila's available.
Ugh,
Because that's who I want working with my staff. Because I've had coaches come in checking boxes and
right.
interested in, do we have 10 blocks per every two children in the toddler room versus I absolutely love how your cozy area is so welcoming and durable and reasonable and safe. And tell me about how you came up with this. I mean, making teachers feel appreciated for all the work that parents don't see or don't recognize it drop in and drop off, right? So coming from out of the classroom is such a great aspect, and just don't ever lose that spark for appreciation. But that's what you're talking about. Take that passion, but figure out how you get paid, right? You got to get paid right now, but that also, if you like that coaching credential avenue, I think it'll help you in the private, family consulting,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Let's pause for a minute because I feel so seen and so understood.
Nice.
And like it has been such a journey to get here that like I feel so incredibly grateful that I found you because you really truly get it. My passion really is to support teachers. I've taken every piece of advice ever given to me. I have
Yeah.
adapted, I have overcome, I have changed my ways of existing and being, I've changed my person. I've done all the things. I think the reason why I was leaning into the family support dynamic is because right now the families have been so incredibly supportive of me leaving. Like they're sad that I'm gone, but like I'm still in the area and like they are reaching out to me. And
Good.
Colorado really has it figured out. Like I've been to Boulder Journey School and remember being in awe of like just the seriousness that like it seems like everyone takes it and
Okay.
like their connection with like University of Colorado and how they have like this really great esteemed program. Like,
Yeah.
that was one of the first like moments of wow, like there is such possibility for like such beauty in this field and expansion in this field that I've like so desperately crave. But yeah, like I said, it's just like I've been met with so many challenges. But thankfully, I'm not letting it get me down because now I just I'm pivoting a bit to like
Yeah.
helping the people that have caused me pain. That's kind of what I'm
Okay.
doing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, like if you're not listening to the way that I'm asking you to treat me, let me go get my credential and come back so that you can take me seriously so I can
So
teach you how to treat other people better.
there we go. Yeah. Right on.
Um, do you know if like the coaching credential programs, if there's like a one-off website that like helps figure out per state, or it's like I just have to kind of figure it out on my own?
I don't know. I think you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. I think that do you have a connection with a local owner, a good relationship with a local owner or director?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, kind of.
So I would ask them, hey, do you ever have early childhood like coaches come in,
Sure. And see
classroom
what agency they
mentors?
get them from.
Yeah, and figure out where those coaches are coming from, and then reach out to that agency and figure out what opportunities they're probably trying to recruit.
I am loving this. If I wanted to continue seeing you, how
Yeah,
much does that cost? Because I would
yeah, yeah.
love to have like some regular check-ins with you because you get it. It is really challenging finding someone who's willing to like mentor me in doing what I know is needed in this field, something I know I have like the capacity for, I have the skills for. All
Sounds good.
right, I look forward to seeing your email and I'll be in touch. Thank
Okay.
you again so,
Thanks,
so,
Sheila.
so much.
Wonderful. Glad we connected. All right. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
If you're interested in connecting with me, go to childcarebizconsulting.com, go to services, and sign up for a free pre-consultation. I look forward to meeting you and finding out about your adventure.